Welcome to KonKon's Cantina. Grab a drink, sit back, and relax.
Hi, I'm Niles, official bartender with KonKon's Cantina. We are a Cantina YouTube channel, and today we're going to be making the legitimate whiskey sour. Okay, so this whiskey sour opened my eyes because everyone I'd had in the past was really gross because it's probably been always made with the sweet and sour mix you find at like Walmart and ABC on the shelf. But this one is delicious. It's made with fresh lemon juice, simple syrup, and your bourbon, and a little secret ingredient I'll tell you about later. So let's start. So we got our mixing cup here. So you want to do 2 ounces of bourbon. Put it in there. We've got 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. We've got 3/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. And then here's the part you'll have to trust me. The secret ingredient is egg white. No yolk, obviously, you just want the egg white. The reason you put this in is because it adds a texture and a meringue to the top. And I was surprised to learn it doesn't actually add any flavor at all, as long as there's no yolk. So egg white is the secret ingredient. You can make them without, but I really prefer them with because of the texture it adds. So you want to put that in your mixer. So now the secret, whenever you do a drink with egg white, is you want to do what's called a dry shake first. So before you put your ice in to cool it, you're going to shake it with just the ingredients, no ice. And this allows the egg to basically foam. If you put ice in there, you won't get as much foam. So you want to shake it for about 30 seconds. There's a pressure buildup with the egg, and because of that, you'll get leaking a lot of times, so just be careful. You might want to stop and let a little pressure out every now and then. Okay, that's probably good. All right, so that's done. You can see it's got a nice foamy head on it. So at this point, you'll want to put your ice in just to chill it. Normally, again, you want to use, preferably a 1.5 to 2 inch rock of ice, so it's not diluted so much. There's a lot more surface area on this ice, which means more dilution. So you'll get a little too much typically with this. So if you got, an 1.5 inch block, that's ideal. So we'll put it back and just give it a quick 10-15 minute shake just to chill it. Okay, it's probably good. Normally you'd want to strain this with a finer strainer, but we can use this one. You can see we should end up, oh, it's a little much for that. Okay, so you'll have some foam on top because of the egg. So the last step is you want to add some Angostura bitters just to the foam. I've heard some people complain about that, saying that even though the egg doesn't add any flavor, it does add somewhat of a nasty smell, kind of like a wet dog smell. I don't know. It doesn't, I've never noticed it too much, but if you put the bitters on top, it'll help disguise the smell that you might get from that egg. You can do a little fancy thing there. So there we go. I think you'll find this whiskey sour is much better than a lot of the ones you might have gotten at the club. It is delicious. The Boston whiskey sour.